So normally we start our videos off by saying it's a beautiful day here in South Georgia, but the day's almost over with. It's 5 o'clock in the evening, it's 73 degrees, and there is a massive band of nasty weather coming our way. I don't need all this on. It's like way too much clothes, but I needed some camo, and I didn't want to dig out my light camo stuff, so I'm burning up. This storm that's traveled across the U.S. has left a lot of ice, a lot of snow, a lot of power outages. For us, it's going to be a lot of rain. We're under a tornado watch right now. The temperature will drop this evening to like 35, which is cold for us. High tomorrow 50, and then Monday night it'll be 22, and that's really cold for people here in the South. A lot of people are never prepared for those kind of temperatures. The purpose of the video, Down and Dirty, is as I've stood back over the years and watched these hurricanes and these tornadoes that spin off, and it impacts you, clearly. To a degree, it's probably remotely traumatized me. I didn't really set in until Hurricane Michael, and Hurricane Michael definitely probably tattooed me a little bit. My advice is, if you're going to get through these types of storms, and the infrastructure takes a hit, the main way to get through them is to work together. It really is. 6 people fighting over a bottle of water, just share the bottle of water. If you pull up to the gas station, work with each other. And I mean, it's like a feeding frenzy. It reminds you of like a piece of meat falling into a tank with piranhas. And that ain't the way to get there. And on the other note is, when you look at these people that are out there in it, people that are trying to restore the power, people that are trying to restore whatever, they're trying to clear the roads, whatever, cut them some grace. Think about the fact that they're away from their families, that they're semi and maybe sometimes big time risking their lives to do that. And I don't want anybody to risk their life for me or my family just so I can have power. I don't want it. I don't want nothing to do with it. And the biggest thing is to work together. I know it sounds cheesy, but you really have to work together. And you'll get through it. But you also have to acknowledge that it impacts you, And so I've been sitting here with my other phone, looking at that, right? It's coming. On that little blue dot, and that's it. I never really sunk in until Hurricane Michael. And then after Hurricane Michael, when I look at the band, I'm not lying. My throat kind of tickles a little bit. Probably my blood pressure goes up a little bit. And I was like, okay, whatever. You gotta kind of meet it head on. You really do. And so what am I doing out here? I don't know. I mean, it's eerie out here right now. It's like all the animals know it. Been an overcast all day. The winds, this is how it is before a hurricane comes in. The winds just really work, and they kind of twist and they bend, and then it comes. So, with all that being said, hey, work with each other out there. Help each other. I say it all the time. It's very frustrating that our country has become so divided, and you see it in moments like this when things get chaotic, that we even divide more. And so, hey, this is a motivational video to go, hey, just work together, and be good to your brother and your sister, not your actual brother and sister, but your brother and sister, the people that are out there. And, if you've got something that you can help or do it. And be safe. So that's it. So who am I today? Well, my wife probably thinks I'm crazy out here hanging off the side of a tree with a big bad storm coming. But the youngest boy, he's on the other side of the farm, and he ain't much better. But I promise you, before it actually hits, the radars are really pretty slick these days. We're going to be tucked in at the house and going to ride it out. So that being said, you all have a great day. Try to do the best you can. And in a situation like this, it's strength in numbers, and it's the love that wins and not the hate. Take care.